In this video, we're going to talk about the 7 deadly sins of Delaware Statutory Trust, DSTs, and how, in the creation of the revenue ruling, the IRS laid out these structural guidelines. The first and foremost in a DST is no future capital contributions. So what this really means is that there'll be no capital call. So when structuring a DST and raising funds in a DST, typically we'll see a reserve put in place to make sure that the DST is never caught without enough money to meet the repairs and maintenances of the properties that they're managing. Number 2, no new debt or renegotiating the mortgage. So in a DST, you cannot put more debt on the property or renegotiate an existing loan. Now, there are provisions and workarounds that they've built into the DSTs, such as a springing LLC, to deal with these situations if they come up, but typically you will not see any type of negotiation going on regarding new debt or existing debt. Number 3, no reinvestment of proceeds from asset sales. So when the DST, when the property is sold, if one of the properties that the DST is holding or the only property is sold, the DST is not allowed to reinvest those funds. So typically we see in this situation that there is a notice going out to the investors, and the investors are given an opportunity to receive the proceeds as a cash distribution or do another 1031 exchange. Limited capital expenditures. When a DST is fully formed, a DST is not allowed to go out and do such things as new construction. Now, you can replace a roof, or let's say in a multifamily property, when a tenant leaves and you want to refresh the unit, you can do that, but you cannot build new structures and do a development project. Restricted cash investments. So when a property is generating profits, the trustee, the sponsor, can only use short-term investment instruments to hold those funds, but eventually they have to distribute those funds to the investors. Next, mandatory cash distributions. All cash except for necessary reserves need to be distributed to the investors. Lastly, no new leases or lease negotiations. So typically, you cannot, let's say we have a triple net lease tenant in the property, and let's say the tenant is an Amazon, okay? So you cannot renew a lease in a DST. So you have to either drop the DST into a springing LLC or sell the property. These are the rules regarding the DSTs to keep the investment as a static investment. So if you like this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe and check out our other videos.